obviously.
Because Max was aware that we were supposed to start around this time.
Mm-hmm. And Druid will probably show up at some point.
Abruptly.
Yeah, like usual. Wait, is he still trapped?
Nexus might join in. Nexus might join in the end as well.
Yeah. Oh, Druid is still trapped in Ivalise. Oh. And suddenly pops up in Ivalise. Hello, Druid. Alright, let me get you out of Ivalise. I'm bringing you back down here. Why are you almost as big as me?
I don't know. Why is he that big?
Actually, he's
Could you make me that way?
He's supposed to be taller than me, so I guess I should make him into a much
He's meant to be smaller than you. This specific model is meant to be small.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm
He's
supposed to be small.
That's small.
Okay, how about that small?
I guess that's good.
I can barely see him. He's like a silhouette of a wolf by this point.
Yeah, at this point.
Screw it, you're gonna be that tiny for this stream.
That's fine. I gotta eat anyway, so.
Good. Alright, we're set up. We're good. We're 24 minutes late. Well, I'm 24 minutes late. This dude was actually early over here. And by dude, I mean Hydra.
Yes, I joined 30 minutes early.
Damn. You should have called me if that was the case.
I did!
I know. I'll have to turn on my phone a lot earlier from now on. If anything, I should probably just set my alarm to be at least an hour before any sort of stream I set up. Just so I can be prepared for this. Although, after you left Hydra, I did a bit more grinding, and I finally got Druid to be a summoner. So, congratulations, Druid, you have a horn.
Oh, it's the 14 summoner outfit. I hate that outfit.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of it. The cape is cool, though.
I mean, it for his helmet.
Oh, yeah, the helmet's kind of meh. But it is a Final Fantasy classic, so I kind of had to do it. I have almost everybody as knights at the moment. I think it's because I'm building up the knight classes. So I forgot what I was grinding. For now, we're just gonna try to breeze through Chapter 1 with all of these over-leveled characters that really shouldn't be at this level. Because like Rams is 22, Druid's 21. Yeah, that's kind of a little overkill. Doesn't matter. Oh, damn it! Remember when I said we were going to breeze through the story? I guess not.
Yep, no story.
Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna speed through this battle. We have multiple knights. We have a summoner who can't actually summon, because I didn't get him any summons. And
How did you not get him a single summon?
Because I just got him into a summoner. We're using the speed up feature for this. Just so we can get through this as fast as possible.
Oh god, you should have more deleted voice acting.
Yeah, if we're breezing through the story today, then we're gonna do a lot of deleted voice acting.
And I don't remember how I voice acted him.
I think you tried to give him a deep voice, but then you just decided to just not.
I think I was trying to, and then like the last stream I passed out. It's like so one of you guys had to take over him.
Yeah. I think it was me, and I tried to like replicate my old deleted voice, which I barely remember. Alright, screw these fucking chocobos. Every single time I fight them in this area, I'm like, please, for the love of God, just die as quick as possible. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill them as quick as possible. Oh, son of a bitch, you can't. Okay. Surprisingly, Palidon is dealing a lot more damage than whoever this was over here. Hydra. Well, for some reason.
I think Python has a better weapon than I do.
Does she? Let me see. She has an iron sword.
Yeah, I don't have the iron sword.
You have a long sword. Wait, why do you have a long sword? Everybody else has a long sword, but she has an iron sword. Huh.
We got the iron sword from what the fuck is that dude's name that I hate?
Oh, Argoth.
Yeah, him. We got it from him.
Yeah, everybody hates him. Okay, we're sending Druid all the way over here because I don't want him to die. He just got promoted. Rams is still doing a decent amount of damage, but that's because he's a monk, and monks are amazing. Can you son of a bitches stop fucking healing each other? Alright, we're doing this early, apparently. Hey, Green. How's everyone? I was like 20 minutes late to the stream, but, you know, I'm good now. How you doing, Hydra?
I'm doing good.
That's good. And I think Druid is eating, while also being in the corner.
He took food to a battlefield.
Druid, you're on your mandated lunch break already? We're in the middle of a battle.
Mm.
Oh, don't you take that tone with me, mister. Oh, there goes Palladon, but it doesn't matter, I can just revive her. Druid, you're being surrounded, stop eating!
Ifrit, go kill.
You can't even summon Ifrit yet! Oh, damn it, they blocked you! You're trapped in the corner!
It's a fight now.
Well, fine then. Two can play this game, motherfucker. Druid! Attack him with the horn!
We shall use the black arts.
He doesn't know
Throws
the
chicken bones at enemies.
Wait, no, he doesn't know the black arts.
Yes, he does.
Well, Lightning does, but Druid doesn't. He has items right now.
I just threw some chicken bones at the enemy.
Hey, whatever works. Don't worry, Druid, we're saving you. By sacrificing Lightning.
That's fine.
No, we're not gonna chance it.
Chance it.
No, we'll...
He's free.
I know, but still, we need to bring the others back to life. How much GP do you have, actually, Druid? I want to see. You have 148. Can you even afford anything? You can afford a Moogle.
You can save it for Shiva.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I would have to,
Ramu.
Actually, I think Ifrit also costs as much too, right?
I think for 300.
Oh no, it's,
no.
well, Titan costs 220, but yeah, I can get the 3 elemental summons at the same price. Okay, I'll just, spam items before the battle ends. Oh, actually, Lightning has black magic, right? I have a certain, trick that I can do. Just gotta figure out...
You're not about to fry me, are you?
No, no, I'm not gonna fry you. If anything, Druid's gonna fry you since he's eating. Although Druid is not a cannibal, so... that we know of.
I don't have the ring in the mirror right now, so I can't eat you. Sorry.
You hear that, Hydra? You're safe. Okay, Lightning, you could just go over here, buddy. We do really need to bring Palladon back, though.
Paladin's about to die, and it's all gonna be your fault.
No, I don't. It's not gonna be my fault. She's still young. She's still fresh. She can deal with this. Never mind. Okay, Druid, get the high ground. I swear to God, if the enemy takes another fucking turn. Okay, good. Yeah, the problem here is I can't
You
actually...
can punch that goblin in the side.
True, actually, yeah. Might as well get rid of one enemy. Okay, what do you mean? Oh, right, when you die, you lose all of your MP. Forgot about that. Okay, well, I have a strategy here that I want to use with lightning. Gosh, I can't believe I'm prolonging this battle. This wasn't even supposed to be a battle. We're taking this crystal. Just so the enemies don't. Yeah, sorry for abusing speed up, but again, we're trying to... How did you... Did he get a crit?
Yes.
I guess he did. Stop abusing Druid!
That wasn't Druid.
That wasn't Druid?
No, that would probably the one that died.
No, I mean, the summoner.
Oh.
Stay away from the summoner! Screw it, for killing one of you guys, and it might as well be just the cougar. Oh no, Ramza got another level.
Yikes.
Alright, I
He
have
took shit.
Druid, no! Don't die, Druid! Okay, good, we have chakra at least. I have a plan, but we need to, bring Palydon back in order to do this. Okay, now let's murder this dude. Give him a fucking potion. Lightning, get your ass out of the corner. There we go. Didn't even need to use chakra to restore his MP. Alright, so my plan banks around lightning using Toad on this enemy over here. So one thing I forgot about my whole grinding setup is that Toad is a very important spell to abuse. And you're gonna see why. Yeah. Surprising, I know. All is fair in love and war. I guess. But it's not like I love Palydon or anything. Baka. Just gonna have to wait until it casts. It's a 36% chance, sadly, so... Yeah, it's bound to miss. If anything, we can just use Tailwind to increase their speed. This is pretty much what I had to do off-screen. Honestly, I was gonna wait until we eventually got to Chapter 2 and got Agrius in our party to show this off, but might as well show this off now than later. But this is how I'm gonna be handling most of my grinding at the mid-game / late game. I use Toad on an enemy. I wait until I can use Toad on an enemy. I have to get to Ramza's turn because Ramza is a monk who knows chakra, so that gives us a increase of our MP. Monk and mages are actually really good together because of that. Just gotta wait until Toad casts. Hey there, Jack. Oh, we're doing fine, thank you. Still waiting for this spell to actually hit, but, you know.
We gotta wait.
Yep. Trust me, it's all part of the plan.
A miserable, miserable plan.
A miserable plan that takes forever, but when you actually get it off, it's amazing.
Prep time.
Yeah, prep time. That's this game in a nutshell. Wait, what do you mean? Didn't he use chakra?
He did, but I think instead of actually doing damage to him, he drained his MP.
What do you mean? Oh, wait, the goblin can do that?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, didn't know it could do that. Must be one of those random moves that I never let it proc. Hey, Druid, how does it feel having Palydon steal that healing item from you? Right in front of you, even.
She can have it.
Murder.
I don't care.
Son of a bitch. This 36% chance, man.
It's like trying to hit Fizzard.
Yeah. At this point, I might as well just put on some music in the background.
You got music.
Yeah, true, but funny music. Wait, what do you mean it doesn't heal the MP?
Use Tailwind.
Did I use oh. Why is it chakra working? Because he didn't use chakra. Oh. That's fine. Thanks to chakra, we're constantly healing.
You stole your MP again.
Wait, we used chakra, didn't we?
Yeah, and you stole the MP.
Oh my gosh! He knows. He knows. At this point, we're getting level ups for Ramza instead of Druid.
Why don't you use a potion on Druid to, get him job points?
Fuck it. I'm doing the strategy without turning the enemy into Toad. Damn it! I can't use it on Druid. Okay. Let's wait until Druid can get close. So my main strategy when it comes to battles is I cast Toad on the last enemy standing, and then I cast Toad on the character who needs the JP. If they attack while they're in Toad form, they earn significantly less experience points in that Toad form. But they still earn the same amount of JP that they would when they're normally attacking. So this is actually a very lucrative way to gain job points and job levels without actually gaining normal levels to make the game, difficult, more difficult than it actually is. And that's kind of what I did off screen.
No, you need MP.
Right. And the reason why I turned the enemy into a Toad is because they literally just do like one day. Did that not work?
It did not work.
Is he on an incline? He
On an incline.
is. Okay. Jared, just use an item on yourself. Like, we're gonna try this strategy, but if you can just earn 200 points naturally, then that's fine too. Oh no, he's slowly approaching us.
Why don't you use a potion on the goblin?
Yeah, but then he's gonna actually try to approach us. And not just skirt around. Come on, Druid. Get hit by the frog spell. you wanna be a delicious frog. Son of a bitch, Druid! Again, at this point, if we can just get the 200 points, I'm content with just leaving this battle. I've already explained how my grinding process works anyways. This usually takes me like 30 minutes to proc anyways. And then another like 30 to 40 minutes just constantly spamming the attack button with chakra. Because another part of the strategy is healing your party members with a monk, because it's a free heal. No MP required, no items required. Got it. Lo-fi to tactics. Actually, would have been that bad. Finally, there we go.
Good.
Druid is a frug. Ribbit. Okay, so now we spam Tailwind on Druid, and he'll just constantly attack Ramza, who will then use either a potion, or we can actually attack Palydon, who will then use a potion on him instead.
I'd say attack Lightning.
Attack who?
Lightning.
Yeah, okay.
And give Lightning the ability to use potions on him.
You know, that actually works. So we're gonna need to spam Tailwind on both of them. Oh, look, he cast Blinded on me. That's cute.
Help! He poked out my eyes!
I can't see. Yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, lightning can use a potion. I guess Palidon can use it. She needs some levels after all. Wait, why did that take MP? Hold on. Did that take MP instead of... It did! Why? Druid, why are you taking MP?
They could just rod.
Evergreen, dual wield, block... No?
Yeah, summoner passive.
It might be. How would I even know that it would do that?
I don't know.
Huh. I've never actually attacked with a summoner, so I guess? Jared, you are a mystical, magical creature, apparently.
Yes, I am.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to, heal somebody. And I'm not healing the goblin.
Did I get hit from the goblin?
No, you actually got blinded by the goblin. Could somebody please use eye drops on me? No. Actually, I don't think I can even use eye drops at this point.
Yeah, we don't know how to use eye drops yet.
Yeah.
That.
So what's the status on the units based off of the viewers? I've made all of them, and they are all squires. In the context of getting you guys to your jobs, I'm actually going to wait off until Chapter 2, because Agrius is a character who gets introduced in Chapter 2. And she is actually my best way to grind in this game, because of how unstoppable and overpowered she is. Well, that I make her, specifically. So once I get Agrius, I'll be able to grind everybody to get to their best jobs. But I've already written down what everyone is going to be, except for Gecko. I kind of have to figure out what I'm going to make him. Or her, technically. I made her into a maiden. As per the request of Gecko. Alright, how much GP did we earn now? 242? Should we call it there, or should we get enough for 2 summons?
That's it, up to you.
You know what, this wasn't even supposed to happen to begin with, so we're just gonna end it here. Jared will be content with having 1 summon.
Yes, for now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to choose which summon you want though, Jared.
Which one?
You have an option between Ifrit, Shiva, and Ramu.
Ramu.
Bearded old man, nice. Am I at least a pretty maiden? Well, everybody in this game is blonde, apparently, so if you like blondes.
Yep, if you like ones.
You like blondes with jazz? Let's get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Congratulations, Jared, you can actually do your fucking job.
Yes, I can.
You can get Titan, too.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, that's nice.
No, if I can get Titan, I'm getting Titan.
Wait, you would... Damn it, Druid! Why did you have to sound so sarcastic? Well, too bad, you're getting Ramu.
That's fine, I'll get all of them at some point.
Gotta catch 'em all, Espers.
Yep.
Okay, not bad. Ramu is, summoners in general are actually pretty good in the early game.
That's the only 2 classes I want to play as in 14.
Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah, Summoner and Beastmaster. That's all I want.
Yeah, but you can't. Well, you can play as both, but Beastmaster is a limited class, so...
Yeah,
Well, Beastmaster isn't even in the game yet.
it's there in the data.
Oh yeah, it actually hasn't been added yet.
It hasn't been
I
added
know,
yet.
but it's in the data. Which means that all Yoshi P has to do is go, enable it. Oh, that's all he has to do is just say, enable it.
1 second, let me open my,
It pays to no data miners, just saying.
I have a text document right here of all the classes. So, Lightning needs to be a Geomancer, and I think in order to be a Geomancer, I need to be a monk. Is he able to be a monk yet?
I think you have to be a monk to get Geomancer.
Yeah, he could be a monk now. So we're going to turn Lightning into a monk for a bit, get him to the designated level, turn him into a Geomancer, and then he can finally be a ninja that can't use any weapons. Again, this is all early shit that I'm... or late shit that I'm doing super early. There's nothing really I want from the night class for him, so... Do I
Bleak had an update today.
Oh, nice. We got Mana Shield for him, too, so he's actually going to use his mana for something.
Fix an issue that caused crashes, where action sequences during
Right,
adventure scene progression. Okay.
Can we get to the Zeklius Desert? We can! Woo!
Yay!
Finally, plot! Everyone loves Foxy Grandpa Ramu.
Yes.
Dude, Summoner was my main in 14. It was so fun until they changed the moveset to Endwalker. Yeah.
Yeah, I played Summoner and Endwalker, and I thought it was alright. It wasn't anything fun, but I still like Summoner.
Oh, right, squadrons! This is the first squadron, and then we have to set up the second squadron, so, who's going in with you, Ramza? Oh yeah, here's Samka. We have Gecko Moments with a, exclamation point. We have Elliot, and I think that's it. Yeah, in terms of the, units based off of viewers. We may end up making a Void whenever I, get to the point where I have Agrius, so that'll be another character. I need to, Druid, you can probably back up Ramza if you want.
I probably could, yeah.
Yeah. Good luck. Hydra, and actually, no, screw that. You don't have any items. Well, actually, you do have items, don't you?
I should have items if somebody did my build correctly.
Yeah, you have items, okay. You're good.
As I said, if somebody did my setup correctly, I should have items.
Alright, we're good. The two knights squaring together. Hydra and Palidon.
Let's go!
Alright, this shouldn't be that bad of a battle. I remember we're split off on individual sides of the map, but every enemy is trapped in the middle here, so...
We know if there's a deleted dialogue here?
Maybe.
Oh.
Oh, wait, that's Argoth's voice. Well, no, wait, Argoth is Donald Trump now. That's a sentence.
If you say so.
I've heard. So, what's to become of us?
I thought we forgot about this business as well. There's enough for it.
What?
What are you saying?
Yeah, that's my response. What?
If we follow Vigraph, we will. He will lead us only to our graves. I never did pain. God be good. Gustav's ransom of the Marquis will sign our pursuits, and after we get questions, I forgot.
What are you talking about?
What are you saying, man? I love doing funny voices. The order! They're here!
Lord of the Bacon Bits is here! Run!
Lord of the Bighorns! Druid!
Lord of the Bacon is here!
Druid, you're the horn of the unicorn! Congratulations,
No,
you're
the only horn of the unicorn that I am is the horn of Unicorn Gundam.
Okay, will you settle for...
Which means I'm overpowered.
will you settle for a Gundam with a green cape?
Yes.
Okay, good.
We must silence this watch before they can raise the alarm.
Okay, no Delita. Good. I don't remember if I equipped my better equipment on Argoth and Delita, but I don't think we really need it with our builds.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna start with Tailwinding Ramza. Monk is quite powerful, and I want him to get into the fray as soon as possible.
Mm.
Delita, you can be my meat shield if you really want to. Actually, you know what? I'll have Hydra be my meat shield.
Wait, what?
Go on, Hydra. I know you can tank those hits.
Why am I a meat shield?
Because you're a knight. And also, Argoth is not going to be the meat shield. You really think he's going to run straight into the fray?
Yes, you will.
Yeah. Besides, he fucking missed. Also, only 2 enemies will really attack you: the archer and the knight, because we're literally blocking the entrance. Actually, this works out for us. You can be the distraction.
The pew pew and the because knights kind of do that.
Yeah.
Because they have to lift heavy swords, so they groan all the time.
All right, Druid. Let's test out your summon. Let's see how much damage you can do on this monk. 45. Okay. I mean, that's 3/4 of its health.
Yeah.
Can we get over here? Actually? Ooh, we can attack 3 people. When will this activate? Literally, yeah. Literally, yeah. Alright, let's see how much damage that will do to all 3 of them. Summoner is great because you deal a massive AoE hit. And the best part of it is, unlike, what is it, black magic, it does differentiate between allies and enemies, so it only attacks ally. No, it only attacks enemies.
If it attacks allies, you have a problem.
Well, if it's a healing ability, then yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Anyways, you did like 34 damage to all of them, so congratulations. You're awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
I should know.
How much does Aura Blast do? 50? Surprisingly, Ramza deals more damage with his fist.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Ramza, block the entrance! Or exit, technically, for these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This is a very prolonged battle in the entrance.
As the saying goes, read a motherfucking book.
Oh, does that mean you want to be an arithmetician?
No, I'm a summoner. I read books to learn summons.
I think there is an astrologian in this game, but it's an NPC.
Mm.
You can't actually be one. But books are a weapon, and I don't remember who uses them. It's the astrologian and another class that you can actually use. I think it actually just is the arithmetician.
Gotcha.
Wow, the knights are pretty much just going to be the distraction here.
Yeah.
Okay, they're smart. They're actually targeting other people. They're targeting you, Drew.
Are they? That's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Stop the thing summoning creatures that can hit our enemies 3 times in a row.
You know our motto, Drew. It's stay away from the summoner. Why are you lying? Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Okay, Walter's gonna be moving. Where? I don't know. But I hope he moves to a really good place.
Yeah.
Let me move the camera. We can hit at least 3 people unless Walter is stupid enough to stay in the AoE. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Wow, Druid. Summoner is actually proving to be really good at this point.
I told you.
I told you. Yeah, shut up, Druid. And there goes the only thing that was actually attacking Druid.
Yep. I'm free.
I'm free to cause chaos.
Yeah.
After 10,000 years, I'm finally free. It's time to conquer Ivalise.
Go, old man. With your really loud sound effects.
Yep. I may not destroy Ivalise, but I'll destroy 20 people's ears.
The enemies are like, what are those bleep bloops? Ah, my ears!
Yeah.
Hey, since Druid's going the Orator Summoner build, I guess I might as well go for the White Mage Orator route, not only for the sake of variety, but also because you need a healer. Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I already potentially have a healer in Palidon who decided to go for, well, this is based off of Beluki slash Nexus, and he decided to have his character be a knight with items, so a knight chemist. Consequently, Omen, whose character's name is Samka, is going to be a dancer chemist. So I have technically 2 people who will be my designated healers. So in reality, you can go with whatever you want, Green. I'm fine with either or. Basically, praise the Lord and pass the ammunition.
Yep.
These sand rats are long in the slaying. It is well no others have found us while we tarried here.
I will summon the Lord to give you the ammunition.
And then the ammunition explodes.
No, it's explosive rounds.
Yeah,
So if
because
you're
of
not
the old
careful,
man.
they will explode. Yeah.
Oh,
It's lightning ammo.
Take a look at my life. I am just like you.
It's lightning rounds.
Lightning rounds? As in it came
Yep.
from lightning?
No, as it came from Ramu.
Oh. Ramu came. Anyways.
Yeah, he can. Apparently.
Vigraph. I love your design.
Yes.
You've taken leave of your senses, Gustav. Who wants to be Gustav? Don't worry, you only have this scene and that's it. Nobody? Okay, fine. Have I? What hope does your full revelation hold? Dreams do not fill a man's stomach, or make soft the packed earth on which he beds. If there's a character for only like one scene, I tend to give them like the most stupidest of voices. You see not beyond the end of your own nose. The crown strays, Gustav. It must be held back, or it must be led back into the path. Also, what are you talking about? We don't have any noses in this art style. I mean, and you think yourself the man to do this? More the fool you, Vigraph. You have spoken your fill. Then we are done. No, I'm actually quite empty. Damn. Oh! Man, I'm gonna miss doing that voice.
Vigraph.
And a random discount Sephiroth in the corner. The Marquis. Wait, wasn't I also doing Big the Cat for Argoth?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it,
Yeah.
I have to do Big the Cat now?
Yeah.
No further. How dare you threaten me? No, wait, that's Zippy. I can't keep
Good
track
luck.
of my fucking voices.
That's why I said good luck. Excuse me.
It's like,
But yeah, that's why I said good luck.
Say yourself, Argus.
finally, we get to delete a line.
Yeah.
The Marquis, whatever. The Marquis is unharmed. You are free to return him to Irgros. Or Igros? I think it's Egros. I
Agrolus.
require an Agros.
Egg rolls.
Why release him? Why release the egg rolls?
The Marquis abduction was ill done. Such craven methods serve not our ends, just like how they serve us plain egg rolls. We want the nobility egg rolls. Let me walk free and I will release the Marquis to your care. A fair bargain?
Let me walk free and I'll get you the actual egg roll.
I'll get you a whole plate of them. Gustav would never allow it, but he's not around anymore. Froggy, you mock us. You are in no position to bargain. Gosh,
Enough, Argus.
These are not egg rolls. These are veggie rolls.
this whole stream has just like made me aware that my Big the Cat voice and the Zippy Hunk voice is pretty much the exact same.
To a degree.
Yeah. I mean, there's some cadence to the Zippy Hunk voice where it's just like he's completely ignorant. Why do you stay me?
The corpse brigade is finished in any case. There is not to be gained by quarrel here.
I don't like this.
The Marquis as well. He is weak, but he would seem unharmed.
Yes, we gotta take Sephiroth to some good care.
Yes.
You must see him back to Igros.
Where he can have some delicious egg rolls.
And then we get a random encounter on the way back.
Fuck! Do we get anything
The enemy
there?
heard you were going after egg rolls, so they figured, let's go take your money.
Hey, Druid, look, you can get a Thunder Rod.
Yes.
I think it boosts the power of your Ramu summon, so we're getting it for you.
Yes.
And every single time you use it, the song Thunder plays.
Yep.
Well, since we're making Sonic Adventure reference, it's gonna be Thunder, Rain, and Lightning.
My name isn't Chaos.
Chaos! I can now imagine every time Eggman's saying Chaos in Sonic Adventure 1, it's just in the voice of Jack Garland.
Yep.
Summoner's
Old run I did
Canvas
so good, and then...
was- What does this do? That's a good one for Druid. We'll get him a red hood. Congratulations, Druid. You are now an edgy DC character.
Mm-hmm.
Hampton robe.
Rope
Did you have one of those?
bombs.
Oh. Apparently, maybe? Wait, no. You have it for some reason.
Why do I have it? What the fuck?
Wait.
Yeah.
What does Palydon have? I'm curious. Oh, she probably has, like, armor or something. Oh, maybe I didn't buy enough armor for you. Either way. I have enough money to purchase multiple things. I didn't really use much in that battle. Shoulder cape. Evasion. I like the extra movement, though.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I'll get 2 just in case. I'll get 2 more just in case.
We'll go to Phoenix Down while we're at it.
Yeah, might as well. Might as well use this money. And do we need anything else? Oh, leather plate is new too. It can be used by pretty much everybody.
I cannot equip it.
2, 3, 4, 5.
What
Okay.
can I equip?
You can equip heavy armor, which I think is all the way at Eargross.
Oh.
So we're gonna have to head all the way back over there. Hopefully we don't get into a random encounter.
You're going to.
Oh look, it's the super boss as a random encounter.
As I said, you're going to.
Shut up, Druid. Stop it. Shut up and be the Red Hood.
No.
Oh, yeah, we do have shit for me.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
You don't have a linen cure. Oh, wait, no, you have a linen cuirass. Palydon doesn't. Never mind, she does.
I think it's good you just remove this shit from us when we change classes.
Maybe. Also, let me check something real quick. Attack 6. Attack 5. No, she actually has a better sword than you.
That's what I said.
Oh. Okay, yeah, she has a better sword. Where can we get the iron sword then? Maybe at Eargross.
Remember we got it from Bitch Boy?
Man, Argoth, why does Sephiroth give you a better sword than us? I am so convinced that Elmdor Delimpery is just their way of referencing Sephiroth, because he basically just is Sephiroth appearance-wise. Down to the point where he does... Fuck! I think he also
Wait,
uses...
he does?
No, he doesn't fuck! Well, maybe, you know. He does have a army of ladies with him.
I mean, it's kind of a given.
Religious figures.
Yeah, but like, spoiler alert, they also turn into demons later, so...
Yeah, so that's why I laugh at that, because it's like, we follow the church and we're not supposed to do stuff, but secretly.
Yeah, this is Ivalise after all. That it could very well not be promoted, but people still do it in the background.
Let's be honest,
Yeah.
Church is always evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I love how the Vatican goes, we don't go, for evil things. Meanwhile, they have a section under the Vatican for cursed objects and evil things. It's
Yeah.
a known fact. So it's like,
Here's the
you
thing.
say you don't believe in it and all of this stuff, yet you have it in the church. I mean, you're supposed to be all holy. What the frig is this?
It's practically a constant in any fictional story. Basically, if there's a religion in any fictional story you're reading / experiencing, more often than not, the church / religion is probably going to be evil.
Yeah, there's some evil to it.
90% chance if it's a Japanese product too.
Yeah, usually.
Well, I mean, hey Max. I mean, they have a reason for it, considering their history with religion, so it makes sense.
Yeah. But I love how they go. They go, there's nothing evil at the Vatican. Then why do you have a subsection for evil?
I know, right? Also, did
Kind
Max?
of beating your point.
Avnar's about to steal away the
Yeah.
ward evil spirits. Yeah, sure, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
So,
No worries.
Discord, this guy decided to kick me for no reason. So yippee.
yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're discussing how church is always evil.
Especially in stories.
Oh yeah.
Punch!
The fact is that every time I've ever seen church in any story that isn't, obviously a religious story by people of a religion, they're typically evil, which is funny.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah. Okay, Jared, I think you're gonna get the final hit on this chocobo, so congratulations, you're getting barbecue chocobo.
Yes, I am.
What does chocobo taste like?
Chicken, probably.
Yeah,
I would imagine chicken.
Or ostrich.
I want to know what a behemoth tastes like.
Does ostrich have a unique taste?
Yeah, it does.
No.
Humans apparently taste like veal.
No, they taste like
You
pork,
would know
supposedly.
this. How?
I heard it in
It's like
passing. There was a study about it.
No, he's friends with a cannibal. Didn't you know
And
that?
then,
No.
and then you just need to
You
ask
don't need to know
yourself-
what goes on in the Church of Satan.
If
Then-
anything,
then- wait,
go on.
wait, hold on. So yeah, sure, okay. You didn't know anyone who did it, but then you're saying it's done in research. So what? Did they just have a bunch of people eat human remains and said, "Okay, how did it taste? What was the texture?"
No, if I remember correctly, it was a research done from a actual cannibal who experienced eating human flesh. So they got the opinion from him apparently. I don't know how far it went after the fact though.
Yeah, that's the question.
Question that we don't need an answer to.
Yeah.
They probably ended up getting eaten by the end of the recording.
I mean, hey, what happens on the dark web stays on the dark web, am I right?
It wasn't a dark web. It was. I think he was in prison, and they were just doing a research.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Mhm.
They just
Yeah,
go up to
research.
his,
Lecture.
they just go up to his prison cell and just casually ask, "Okay, we know you're an absolute freaking monster, but we have to ask,
What does it
does
taste
human
like?
taste like?" It's like that morbid curiosity. It's like that one kid that has to ask a question. Like that one kid who asks like the most awkward questions,
Wait, you
and they
fucking,
just go like,
you fucking idiot!
Well-
You healed
that's
all
why
of
you-
us.
No!
No, the chocobo healed all of us because we trapped him in a square. Also, this chocobo is actually smart because if he was
okay.
gonna attack one of us or stay in that spot, he would have gotten hit by your bearded man, Druid.
Yes.
Out of context, that
Yeah,
sounds
he
so
would've been-
ridiculous.
Yeah, he would have been attacked by my friend Ramu.
Your firm, delectable Ramu. In the name of science. I'm reading a wiki art right now, and I did not know chemists can use guns too. Oh yeah, they can use guns.
They can.
That's the whole reason why I turned Mustadio in my first playthrough into a chemist. And boy, what a chemist. However, only the Order can give the use gun skill. When that happens, I like to return to being a squire after I get that. If it isn't obvious, I have a serious issue when it comes to being indecisive. That's why my choices were all over the place. Hey, no worries, Green. I am like that too, all the damn time. Okay, we need to kill these guys. You know, now that we have really good classes and, like, multiple offensive units, this is actually easy. Wow, it's almost like...
Bully them. Bully them.
It's almost like turning everyone into weak, squishy mages and only one person into the offensive unit was a bad idea.
Yeah.
When am I gonna get my training in my thief class?
That's a good question. Probably in the next grinding session, which is after this stream.
Like, I only need like 2 more levels.
Yeah, and I kind of don't want to wait until Agrius to get you that thief class, because I also want to keep you as a knight as long as possible, because knight is actually really good. Oh, and then I just realized I have to grind out Black Mage to max. Not to max the person, max the job.
Technically, it's not even my real name, so haha.
Haha. Yeah, your real name is Max the Pokemania Dragon.
That's my server nickname, you dingus.
That's my slave name.
Okay then.
I love the awkward silence.
Oh, let's be honest here, your real name is Maximilian Pegasus.
I mean, I do love that character.
You know what? Funny story about that. I genuinely was not intending that to be the comparison. I wasn't even thinking of that character from Yu-Gi-Oh when I named Max. I just thought it was a cool name. It was a name that I wanted when I was younger. Like, it was a cool name I wish I had when I was younger, right? And the Pegasus name came from back when I used to be a brony for a short while.
Right.
And I really thought Pegasus was cool. So I took a name I thought was cool, and I took that and I mixed it with a creature I thought was cool, based on, like, characters I had made prior, which also had the Pegasus name, and then it just kind of stayed.
Oh, okay.
And that's pretty much what I've known you as ever since we first met. In fact, I didn't actually know your real name until just recently.
You serious? I've said my real name to you plenty of times over the years.
Did you? Okay, well, one thing you gotta remember about me, Max, is I have a terrible memory.
Oh yeah, gathered that.
I have the memory of a goldfish. In fact, I don't even remember who I am anymore.
Your name's Spirit.
You're Ramza.
No, your name is Jim, and you own a barbecue buffalo wing establishment in Las Vegas.
I love wings. Alright, I guess I'm Jim now.
150.
Huh?
Oh yeah, wait, I don't have a license.
You own a Legoland license?
Yay!
You
I
went to
love my
Legoland,
life.
And you also have a passport to Europe.
Now I can go visit Max the Pegasus Dragon. And Max is like, oh no.
You shot yourself in the foot.
Would a passport for Europe even count for the UK?
Technically, yes.
I guess so. Well, nowadays, I guess.
I don't know, and I don't care. I am clearly not someone who is researching this stuff. And I've got better things to worry about.
You need to leave your state
to leave the country in the United States. It's just a passport to leave the country. You don't need a passport
speaking,
to go
yeah.
where you're going to. You need to, if you want to stay in that place, you need a visa to stay in that place, but you don't need a passport to go to that place.
Your guys' country is so bloody big. I'm surprised you guys aren't like. I'm surprised an American can say, "Oh yes, I'm sick of my country." They say with like huge, glistening like fucking mountain ranges, long streaming deserts that you call a national park. And what's that national park? Oh, don't worry, guys. I'm just gonna pop to the national park. Oh, what's it called? Death Valley.
Hey man, Death Valley is awesome, and I will not have you talk bad about
The
it.
valley where you go to die.
Exactly,
It's
it's a great
like-
place.
It's also
You guys-
Arizona's desert, which is worse than Death Valley.
He's not
Like you
wrong.
guys, right? You guys have like one of the largest, most beautiful countries on this goddamn planet, and yet Americans come out and say, "Yes, I'm bored of this. I want to go and annoy another country for now."
You wanna know why
I've
we
never
say that?
stated that, but I want to hear your opinion,
No,
Hydra.
no. You want to know why we say that?
Why is that?
Not all of us hate our country.
Our politics.
I was
A
going
lot
to
of
say
us hate
that,
our
yeah.
politics, though. Yes, a lot of us hate our
I
politics.
think we can all in agreement just say that the politics is the reason why we want to leave.
Yeah, it really
That's
is.
true. Or
I
you
always
could
thought that Spirit was John Toho. I mean, that's my nickname. I mean, Demoness Succubus Groupies is a red flat, but hear me out.
Yeah.
Hear me out,
There's
Druid. Succubuses.
But yeah, surprisingly,
I've
UK is
known a
not the
few.
first. UK is definitely not the best first option. As beautiful as we may be, but I'm totally not just saying that for bias.
I forgot I don't have Max on here.
Yeah, I'm invisible. I'm a ghost.
You know how you stop a succubus?
Hmm.
A condom.
I guess so. Also, if I
Okay, I've mean to ask you this.
Oh no,
Drew,
he's
since
big.
Why are you so big?
I don't know. I don't know why he was in
I
the
don't
middle
know.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Drew, I've been meaning to ask you this since you seem to know the most about demons.
Yes.
Is it possible to make a succubus not kill you if they fall in love with you?
Yes, but then they die in the process because they need to absorb souls in order to live, because that's how they get their sustenance.
But what if she
Oh,
only
yeah.
sucks half of your soul but leaves the rest of it so it can regrow?
More interesting
It
why
doesn't
it's the
work like
soul
that.
they're sucking.
Sorry, Spirit, it doesn't work like that.
Damn it!
Yeah, I'm sorry. Once you're born, you have one soul, and you can sell it, but then you'd be like an empty shell.
Okay, fine. So then what if she just sucks?
To a degree, it'd sort of be like an empty shell.
How did we get to talking about countries and politics for a short bit? And now
Because-
suddenly we're talking about succubuses sucking our souls off.
I mean, both of those things are pretty indicative of Final Fantasy Tactics.
it-
Speaking of tactics,
Yeah,
So it's very
Sadly-
similar to real life politics.
yeah. Funny enough,
Like,
do any of you remember what voice I gave Dice Dark?
Hell
no.
All right, I'll
I don't remember.
I'll just give him the evil maniacal Yukimura voice.
just do the Dracula voice from like Castlevania. Or
Blah.
something. He looks like the type.
What madness possesses you that you would abandon your post to trapeze around the desert? Blah.
Dot.
Silence is not the answer I seek.
I want to suck your. I mean, blood. Yes, blood.
Speak and be quick about it. Otherwise, I'll suck you.
Brother, you know we're related.
Yes.
Wow, is this one of those animes?
Yeah.
I
I don't think
mean,
they're called animes. I think they're called ichi.
we're just gonna
At
leave
that
that
point.
there.
It's etchy, but okay.
Ichi or etchy.
It's etchy.
Yeah.
Oh, this anime is making me so itchy. Anyways, Delita.
But also etchy is a
Etchy is softcore. Etchy is softcore.
Yeah, it is.
Just saying.
Wish I forced Ramza to go.
Was that the way of it, Ramza? The leader led you better judgment astray? Blah. No, I went to my own choosing. The fault lies not with me. Also, it's etchy, not itchy.
Yeah, I said it's either Ichi or Edgy.
Alright guys, shut the fuck up.
This Ramza. Noble disposition that guides his tongue, my lord. Also, he does not mean etchy, he means itchy. But whatever.
He's wrong.
It is not etchy.
You needn't be false on my behalf, Delita. It's etchy, you gotta get it right. It was I who chose to disregard orders. Blah. Might I pose a question, Ramza? What purpose do laws serve when even those who would enforce them choose not to pay them heed? I think just normal politics, really. Oh, wise guy, huh? Adherence to the rule of law is a knight's solemn duty. It falls upon us as Beowulfs, or Beowulfs, as his accent would say, to bear the burden of example. Blah.
Adam Sandler's really phoning it in for this new Hotel Transylvania.
He's not even doing any funny meme dance. Oh gosh, I can just imagine Dystar doing that.
Haha, Jonathan, you're banging my daughter.
Delita, you're banging my brother Ramza. Is your intent to live up to your name, or drag it with you through the mire? Forgive me, vampire brother.
He wants to be the Pope.
Oh yeah, well this isn't the Pope, it's a Lord or Duke.
Oh,
You know what?
I
I'm
don't
gonna give it
care.
a shot.
He looks like a Pope, so there's a Pope voice.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a shot because I'm bored as fuck.
Make him as funny as possible.
I can't believe the point is made. He's not drug. I tried, mate.
He's a drunk Pope.
Hello. You must not let the how of it steal your eyes away. The rescue of the Marquis was no small feat.
The Duke was very illiterate.
Gosh, this
Yes,
dialogue.
this is what I get for drinking too much Guinness. Yeah, I would go for more of like Surrey McKellen kind of voice.
Yeah.
It's just like a really bad.
A lot of vodka.
I'm just going to like do like a really bad Sean Connery, Ian McKellen kind of.
It's me, Sean Connery.
This is a way of young men. Is impetus in their haste to do great things. We're not like them once.
Blah. This is a weird combo. To cuddle them is to do them disservice, Your Grace. They need learned integrity.
They call me Bond. Great Bond. Anyways, they call me Bond the James. So you are Lord Dragarg, young brother, rise, son of.
Pope, do you need to lay down now?
Guinness. You drank a pint. His accent's all over the fucking place. He's so drunk, he's just changing accents on the fly.
It really,
Trying to find out.
it really doesn't help too that the dialogue is just so flowery and Shakespearean. It does not fit with these funny voices, but I love it.
It makes perfect sense.
You are very ghost of Barneth. His fire burns in your eyes. I could see it.
I can see it through my own eyes.
Such strength. Such vitality. Would be wasted atop the castle walls.
That's nice. He's very theatrical, isn't he, brother?
Yes, I was also the lead in Macbeth.
Blah, and I was his love interest. Our campaign against the Corpse Brigade draws near its end. I will permit you to join in the final stage. Coordinate strike.
I was also Charlie in a chocolate factory once.
I was his Willy Wonka. We were all in Palookas.
The best thing I could get is Charlie Bucket, but apparently the audience booed. Apparently a 50-year-old man couldn't pass off for a young orphan.
Well, jokes at them. I'm the Pope now.
Bubbity do. I don't give a fuck about you.
Oh, that's an indicative of the politics of this game. Anyways, coordinated strikes are to be made on a number of their dens ere long. You will lead them, or you will lead one of those assaults. Very well, vampire brother. I'm so glad I played this game beforehand, so I know the plot and I understand how serious it is, so now I could just take the piss out of everything. It's great revisiting games. Thy apologies, Your Grace.
It was not of your doing. Thanks God. In truth, I still can't get your name right. It's so stupid. Anyway,
We've known each other ever since the play of Macbeth. I'm surprised you don't remember my name.
I don't remember your name. I was too busy calling whatever character you're playing as. By the way, next week it's Robin Hood. Anyways,
Great, I'll go get my lead out.
Anyways, it serves only to show the caliber of man who we're dealing with, Gustav. A change in plans was inevitable. Once the four went and staged a kidnapping within our borders. And let us not forget, they did save the monquis's life. I cannot fucking say that either.
It's okay, it has multiple pronunciations. Blah.
You don't have to say blah 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 behind every sentence. Did you not watch the film?
But it's my character dynamic. Blah.
Since when was this your character? Anyways, and the text box. Anyways, you are now be honor bound to.
Just like how I'm honor bound to say blah.
Surprisingly, not everything you say is going to get into my pants. Anyways, in the end, your brother's deeds have placed us in quite the favorable position.
Just like how I always put you in a favorable position. Blah.
I will throw you off the bridge.
The king's life hangs at a thread. We must move quickly now. Blah.
Is there any nearby chocobos? I might try a new torture method. Tie you to two chocobos and make them go separate directions. Anyways.
Sounds like a good night to me.
Ah, great. Nice trying to fuck the chocobos.
Hey, he's Dracula. He'll do anything.
Indeed, my dear friend. Just you will not fail me.
I promise I will fuck those chocobos gladly. What the fuck is going on now?
I like how we can take a game that's meant to be taken seriously, and we turn it into the most twisted shit ever.
You know when I'm so glad I'm not like one of those uppity people that's like, this is my favorite game of all time. We're gonna take this super seriously. No, fuck that. I love this.
I only
What
like
was
it.
it?
See if it's your first time playing the game.
Oh, seriously, yeah. So like, I'm glad I played this for the first time.
Sure, let's go.
Oh yeah, we can get more iron swords. Five.
Imagine the merchant sounding like fucking Dudley from Street
Hey, we
Fighter.
can go longbow now.
Does your dishonor know no bounds, sir? I don't know about the longbow. We don't have any arch. Well, I guess we'll get Elliot eventually.
Have any of you guys actually ever played Street Fighter? I mean, everyone's played that series at least one time in their life.
I played 4 a
Marvel
lot.
vs. Capcom.
Oh yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom I played too.
Yeah, that counts. So even though it's its own thing.
Technically
I would
speaking, I
say-
consider it better than Street Fighter.
I would say, if you want a good Street Fighter game, one of my personal favorites is Alpha 3.
Ah, Alpha 3.
More specifically, Alpha 3 on PSP. Or is it like Alpha 3 Plus? I don't know. I own a physical. I own a physical copy of it, so I should bloody know these things. I'm too lazy. I'm nice and warm in bed, and I ain't gonna go and look. Because I'm lazy.
What have you guys been saying, by the way? Wiki says the thief unlocks either when Squire is up to either 3 or 4, depending on what version of the game you're playing.
Yeah, the PSP version increases all the levels by 1 point, which means more grinding!
Spirit has a bad
Well,
memory.
I have Thief already. I just need to get Thief leveled up.
Yeah, I know, but like, yeah. Spirit has a bad memory. Samka's a self-professed cannibal. Scar is constantly eating cookies, and I'm indecisive. Quite the team we have. Yeah, and
What
Druid
about
is
me?
just Druid's whatever about anything. Hydra is what kind of canon have we made about you?
We haven't made any canon.
Yeah, we gotta figure something out.
Yeah,
Same with
you gotta
Max.
figure something out for me too. Yeah, you gotta figure something out for me too if I'm gonna be part of this.
Max is secretly Maximilian Pegasus.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
I am secretly the Hydra in Dark Souls.
Oh great, when I eventually get to Dark Souls.
Base and be prepared to get blasted with water.
Oh no. Dracula slowly turning into a New Yorker.
Hey, I'm working here.
Good old Dracula. I want to suck your dick, I mean blood.
This is the best. This is the best pizza in all of New York. I mean, I know every single place says it, but I promise you, it is no lie. Look, we're very serious. How can we tell? I'm speaking in a funny accent.
Oh, Dracula, you're so... Wait, I can have multiple save files in this?
Yeah.
Wasn't there only 4 in the original game?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I can
Which is
make
kinda
15
funny.
save files, yay! I'm gonna fill
It's
them all.
kind of funny. It's kind of funny too, given the fact that the PSP technically had less storage space compared to a memory card.
Fire
Well,
truck.
Wait, what?
Random encounter.
Did you just say fire
Jump
truck?
on.
Ugh, gosh. That takes me back to the Smosh days. By the way, anyone watch Smosh?
I have.
Good. You're not an
I
internet
watched a lot of
junkie if you...
Smosh games.
I watched most of their skits before they became a gaming channel. You're not an internet junkie from the early 2000s if you haven't watched Smosh.
I watched some of their skits, like their music video. I watched that.
I hate to break it to you, but I was always more of a PewDiePie guy.
Out of here. Got out! I was actually a PewDiePie guy too.
Yeah, same.
He's actually how I learned about Silent Hill, so I have something to thank for.
I love how
He's how I learned about amnesia.
That too.
I love how Gekka's just said Dracula kind of freaky that way.
Yeah. I like what Green said though. Pope Joe Biden. If I could do a Joe Biden voice, I'd do that. So this is a fucking random encounter, so I'm skipping it.
I don't think Joe Biden ever did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
That we know of. Oh,
I'm
son of a
going to go
bitch! I
to the-
forgot to get some geomancy for lightning. Now
Lightning
he's
is a
just-
geomancer right now.
Yeah, he needs to be a geomancer to become a ninja.
I also
Okay.
like that on the stream, Druid is like so bloody small that he just looks like an atom. He just looks like a tiny little atom.
Yeah, he wanted to be small.
Yeah.
If anything, he could be giant though. Let's make him giant for this
No,
stream.
no.
No. I'll have him be small, but I want to see what happens if we make him giant. Copy.
I swear, to God, if he
Yes.
out giants me, then I won't be able to share my power of how to out Pizza the Hut.
Don't worry, he's not going to be that giant.
Alright, if you promise.
Wait, why is Druid still right there? Get out of there, Druid. Okay, see, let's make him that big. And then he's just watching us. Hey, Druid, say something.
Oh,
He's a fucking Godzilla.
it's the quiet giant.
Say something, Druid.
He's asleep at the moment.
Oh man, I want to see him move.
Can't you do like a test thing where you can test if it moves?
No, I have to have Druid speak because it's set to him. I wish.
okay.
I want to see it.
Take your time with this fight, because I'm gonna get me a drink.
Alrighty, I won't speed up
I'm
then.
pretty sure we're gonna delete a talk in the next encounter.
Oh no, talking and dialogue.
I like how one of the options is just AI. Oh no, Square Enix and AI. I'm sure as hell that's something, a combination that won't be a problem years into the future.
Yeah, they're kind of like the one company that never really got the memo when it comes to AI.
It's like, guys, we're still gonna support NFTs. I'm sure that tech bubble will never die. Guys?
And then when everyone says that it's a bad idea, they just don't give a shit. Like, we're still gonna do it anyways.
It's like they're still trying to push the NFT stuff. It's like, guys, the NFT stuff, that shit's gone. The bubble burst.
Seriously. It bursted in the same year that it was introduced. Give it a rest already.
Like, the fact is that the fact is, right, that NFTs couldn't last today. The fucking annoying orange outlived it. Outlived them.
And when when the annoying orange outlives you, you know you have a problem.
Yeah, that's your rule, right? If you manage to if you only manage to last, like, let me try to get my words together. It's like, if the annoying orange manages to outlive you, then that should tell you absolutely everything about your creation.
Seriously. It's like even the other big companies realized that it was a bad move to support AI. I think like it was either Sega or Nintendo who came out with a announcement saying they weren't going to use AI or something like that. And like,
yeah, it's like
when they realize that that's good or that AI is bad, then you know you have a problem when you're supporting it.
I'm gonna be honest, this is just one thing I do stand by. It's like, I do believe AI has a place as an assistant tool, but not as a full replacement.
Oh,
I believe
totally.
it can assist creations and create outline at a more efficient rate.
Yeah. Like, if you're using it as just a basis for your eventual project, then of course, yeah. And like, if you're working alone or with a small team, then using AI for that type of stuff is great.
Yeah, like, for example, AI upscaling. The problem with a lot of companies is they kind of, when they AI upscale it, they just shove it into the upscaler, take the output, and just shove it in. When the whole point is they should be using that as groundwork. They've now got a more higher, crisper out-resolution image. They work off that. Instead, they just go, oh look, we have a Vaseline-smeared image. But it's slightly higher resolution. You know what we should do? Use that! And not fix it or nothing.
And people still think that that's the way of the future, and a lot of support is still put into it, despite the fact that
Hi Rockstar Games, where did you come from?
Yeah, they're the other company that still has a problem with supporting it.
Yeah, well, let's just hope they're not going to integrate it anywhere into GTA 6.
I hope not, but this is Rockstar we're talking about, and you never know with Rockstar.
By the way, on a bit of a more positive note,
yeah,
I'm really excited for this Monday, because apparently they're shadow dropping. Well, they were supposed to be shadow dropping, but they basically said it at this point. They're apparently this week, I can't 100% confirm, because if it's not true, then I'm gonna look like an absolute fool. They're re-releasing the Elder Scrolls, they're remastering Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be an Unreal Engine 5, and screenshots have leaked, and it looks so cool.
That's gonna be awesome. It'll give me another excuse to try the game.
Yeah, it's gonna be on modern systems, and it's apparently gonna be day one on Game Pass, and I'm so looking forward to it.
Awesome, awesome.
Like, hey, at least they're not re-releasing Skyrim again.
Oh, trust me, they're gonna do that later in the year.
It's like, guys, we can't keep re-releasing Skyrim. We have to re-release something else. It's like, don't worry, bro, I got you.
Game of the Year edition, but it didn't even come out this year. Game of the Year edition.
Everything gets a Game of the Year edition. It doesn't even mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
Like when you find a book at a bookstore and it says New York all-time bestseller, New York Times all-time bestseller.
You liar.
It's like it means nothing. Like when you like the problem with these types of names is they're supposed to have value, and then when everyone gets it, nobody gives a shit after that.
Exactly. It's lost all meaning on how special it is because for some reason
Like-
everyone expects to be able to release a secondary version of it and they need a name for their secondary version. Oh, let's just go with bestseller, even though it's not.
Like I gotta admit, one thing I'll go give credit back to the olden days of gaming. You don't see it much anymore, which is a bit of a shame. But back in the day, it's like on the PS2, PS3, and all that, and for a short time as well on the PS4. There used to be like the platinum line, where if a game like reached a certain threshold of units sold,
Mhm.
it would be released under either like the Xbox Classics lineup or like the PlayStation Platinum lineup.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, that was like an actual proper like show of quality, because the fact is the threshold to earn that right was perfect. Not every game got it, so you know that if it was a really popular game and it sold a big crap ton of units and it got that kind of like platinum lineup, you know what you were getting was big.
Exactly.
It's just a shame that the cases always stick out like a sore goddamn thumb when you put them beside all the others.
It's like you gotta have a separate. Hey, welcome back. You gotta have a separate shelf for all of the game or for the special versions. Apparently.
It wasn't until I watched like I think it was like the game collecting video by Scott the Was. Then I realized, oh my god! I now realize it. I will never unsee it. But I'm seeing it right now. I'm just looking at my PS2 games in the distance.
Yeah.
And I'm just seeing the one platinum game and like a row of just black and white boxes.
It's like so out of place.
It's like, so here in the UK, the spines on PlayStation 2 games didn't have the logo on the side.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have that here. We just have a white spine with the title on it in text. Very uniform.
Yeah, a little boring,
but-
but I think that works better because it's not out of place.
Yeah, it's very uniform. GameCube games still did the whole thing though, except for the GameCube logo on the side of the spine was in a different position. It's in a different position. It's not on the bottom; it's on the top, like on PS2 games.
Interesting.
And then there's well nowadays when it comes to PlayStation 4 and 5 games, they kind of switch between. 1 minute they do the classic PS2 thing where it's like a white spine with like the text, and then the next minute it's like, okay, now we want to do a logo now. No, we don't. We do. Now we don't. Now we do.
Make up your damn fucking mind.
It's like like some of my games have got like the Saints Row reboot or Cyberpunk 2077, stuff like that. Those are weird examples, but like Doom, for example, Doom has like the actual proper spine logo with the custom logo on it, and it actually ties in with the box art. Yeah, like what you Americans are used to. And then you got games like Samurai Warriors 4 2, where it just has the white spine like PS2 games.
Wow. Also, Hydra, I'm an idiot. I gave Lightning the mana shield. That's why his MP was draining. I'm an idiot. Anyways.
You know you still had Mana Shield, right?
Yeah, I know, but I'm not using any mana for this battle, so it really doesn't matter. If I was a black mage, then I'd change it. Watch the remake, not even include all the DLCs. Oh, that would be so mean.
You know Geomancer uses mana, right?
Huh? Well, I have
Geomancer
chakra.
uses mana.
Well, I have chakra with Ramses, so I guess I don't really have to worry about that.
You know what? I feel goofy right now. I'm just gonna play my Steam Deck whilst I just enjoy this.
He's all goofy woofy.
Yes.
I tried to get in contact with Nexus this morning, but then I forgot. Oh wait, he had work today.
Yeah, and then I think he's off now, so he should be available.
Yeah, but
That's
we're
good.
doing a stream right now, so I'll have to wait.
That's true. If DSP manages
feel-
to outlive you, then something is wrong. You mean Darkside Phil? Is he still around?
Isn't he the guy who decided to pleasure himself during a stream?
He did that?
Yeah, I think like he accidentally left the camera on whilst he was jerking the gherkin. And
Jerking the gherkin, that's a good way to put it. I know that he sucks at video games, but I didn't know about that.
oh, his hand seems to like sucking something else.
He was the true Dracula all along.
Say the vil.
I know a few people who would have wanted games like Goodbye Volcano High to go platinum, despite that game being, we have Telltale games at home.
That game. I like Goodbye Volcano High. Reed, the little Velociraptor boyo, is absolutely adorable, and he's mine.
I remember you talking about that game, and you were obsessed with it when it came out.
I need to play it again. I bought it twice. I bought it on PS5, and then I also bought it on Steam so I could play it on my Steam Deck. Never touched it
I have a question.
since.
Oof. Yo,
I have
hi.
a question.
What's up?
What is your opinion on Viva Pinata?
Ooh, never played it.
Well, a friend of me and Spirit is very big on it. By the way, I'm referring to a certain blue foxo, if you know who I'm referring
Oh,
to.
I know. I was about to say. Was it the one that starts with a W?
The W, yes, and it's the name of a tool you'll find on a workbench.
Because he's a tool. Got it.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, yeah, I like that game.
I've heard good things. My brother played a lot of it. It's kind of like a Tamagotchi kind of thing. It's like you gotta raise a farm of like all these different
Yeah.
pinata animals, and then you watch the TV show, and then it's like fucking, yes.
I'm particularly talking about the game, not the TV.
I know. I was just, you know what's funny though? Actually, when you speaking of the TV show, I love how the fact that the horse pinata is literally voiced by Dan Green.
Okay, now I need to go look up some scenes about that later, because that sounds interesting. Gecko,
Yeah, it's like the horse character.
Gecko, you're right about that, because Americanizing box art in America, the Mega Man box art having just a realistic Mega Man is so like whiplash inducing. Another example I remember is the Final Fantasy 1 box art just being these westernized versions of the classes, and they're all just like burly men going on an adventure. I don't know what it was, but
now,
like
I'm the only one that misses whenever like a new game came out and they had like a players like a full-on walkthrough guidebook in the store that was like ginormous, and you could buy them bundled together.
That was such a good time.
Right. Spirit.
Yeah.
Right now, if you want to see one of the worst Americanized box arts, I want you to go on Google right now,
Okay.
or Firefox, or whatever the hell you use.
I use
And I want you to
Firefox.
type up, ICO US box art.
Oh. It's a PS2 game.
Hang on, look at that comparison photo there.
This one?
Yeah.
So
Now
that's
on the left.
That's
No,
Japanese.
on the left, that's Japanese, and on the right, that's US.
Yeah, that's weird. I know
Yeah,
Ico, so that's unsettling.
Now, I wonder why the game didn't succeed that well in the West.
Probably because it's portraying itself to be a completely different game. Kind of makes it feel like it's an action game as opposed to the original version where it's more of a surreal experience.
kind of funny though. It's like it's lucky that this game at least succeeded enough, and luckily when the next game, Shadow of the Colossus, came out, they said, okay, we're just gonna keep with the normal box art.
Yeah, unfortunately, it
Unless-
didn't become as popular as Shadow of the Colossus, but at least it has a cult following.
Oh yeah, Ico is more seen back on now because now people know the creator. Now the creator's bounced back in the West, and now like his games are huge. I mean, I remember everyone
And
going nuts.
the sequel to Shadows of the Colossus.
It was a sequel?
Yeah,
When?
I
Wait.
didn't know this.
When did that get released?
I
a while ago.
thought there was a remake.
No, it was a sequel.
Hold on.
No, it was a remake.
Shadow
I
of...
swear.
I have the sequel in my cabinet right now. So-
Alright, I'm curious. Because I looked up
There is a
sequel.
There's like I know there was The Last Guardian.
It might be The Last Guardian. But that's like a spiritual
The
successor.
Last Guardian.
Oh. Isn't that based off
Yeah,
of the same world, though?
No, yeah, but that's a completely different game.
Hmm.
It's the sequel.
It's not a sequel. It's a completely different game.
No, it's literally the same main protagonist.
Is it the same main protagonist? I've never played it,
It's
so...
after he got reincarnated. It's after he got turned into a baby and grown up into a kid now.
Huh.
You can tell how little I know about this. I'm so sorry.
No, yeah, same. I didn't even know this game existed.
At least the creature's cute.
Yeah, it looks like a combination of a rat and a bat. A bat rat.
The last time I ever saw The Last Guardian mentioned, and I kid you not, the last time I ever saw that game mentioned is when it appeared as a background, like in the background of as a poster, in one of the rooms of one of the main characters of that remake of Jumanji, starring Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Jack Black.
What a weird reference. I guess someone really liked it on the team. Viva
Just put it in like.
is kind of like a more in-depth Nintendo, but it's pretty fun. Oh, if that's the case, I might play it one of these days. If I can find a way to play it.
I mean, if you like animals but have them covered in like confetti and they're probably filled with like chocolate, then
They
yeah,
are
go
for
for it.
chocolate.
I was gonna make a bad joke. I'll say it anyways. Well, I did fill my dog up with chocolate just now, so you know, I would probably like it.
That's a sentence.
Please don't add that to the out of context channel. Anyways, let's continue with the
To
plot.
the out of context channel.
No, please.
Do it.
I mean,
You
I
must
would,
suffer.
but I'm lazy and I'm reading the plot. So
I'm doing
anyways.
it now.
Damn it. Okay, we have Miluetta and her army of minty green white mages. The mint mages. The Mms. Our contact with the brigade is lost, and I fear we may be lost as well. How could you say such a thing? The battle is not even fun.
We must give in to despair, not until the noble answer for all they wrought.
Here is a random Guillemot.
Why are you doing the Guillemot voice? This is the wrong stream.
There's always got to be a Guillemot in one of these universes. I could potentially do the Final Fantasy 1 dragon voice for all these guys. Actually, I'll do it for... No, I'm not going to do it for Miluetta. Actually, no, too late. I'm doing it.
It ain't have been like this. My brother was too soft, too indecisive.
Again, I'm just taking the piss out of everything, but I played this game before, so I don't care. The enemy! I have stated this before, but Final Fantasy Tactics has become my favorite game of all time. Or my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. And I love it to death. But even I'm the type of person to just take the piss out of something that I love. Which I think is a good mentality to have sometimes.
Froggy, I owe you a debt of gratitude for rescuing the Marquis. I pray
Why are
I'm
you
able
doing-
to repay it, even a little, by aiding you in this battle.
Because he's an asshole. And someone gave me the idea to do Big the Cat. It was either that or Donald Trump.
We
Why
did try
are-
Donald Trump.
Why are you doing the voice of Duke Nukem?
because I want to make him suffer.
Wait, you guys know that, right? That the voice of Big the Cat is literally John St. John, the voice of Duke Nukem.
No, I know, yeah. Such a whiplash when you hear both versions of his voice.
Where could my froggy wuggy pal be anyway? I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of gum.
I'm here to kick Eggman and chew Froggy, and I'm all out of Froggy, so guess what I'm doing first?
Where could my froggy wuggy pal be anyway? Damn, those Robotnik bastards are gonna pay for taking my froggy.
Turns out Froggy was just in his ass the whole time. You kept shoving me up your ass! If you get that reference, then
Froggy's-
you really are old. Okay, there's the mint
There you go.
mages. We gotta get rid of them. Early 2010 YouTube. That's pretty much where most of my humor came from.
Gathered.
You tell me what video it's from, because I may have watched the video.
Have you ever heard of Sonic Shorts?
Okay, then no, I have not watched the video.
Okay.
I have heard of them. I hear Frozen talk about them a lot, but I've never watched them.
We should probably just spend a night watching all of them, because I know Scar's never watched them, and I know Nexus definitely hasn't watched them, but I've shown him a couple of clips, and he's like, what the fuck is this?
Frozen streams watching Sonic, reading Sonic comics. Like he did a Sonic Archie comics read a couple while ago.
Oh yeah, I gotta watch those. I know he also...
he did Sonic Sprites.
Yeah. That was also my my early teen years, just watching Sonic Sprite videos. Oh gosh, we gotta... Okay, so this battle is actually kind of difficult because she has 2 healers on her side, who also know black magic. So we gotta... Well, we took one of them out. Thank you, Druid. Stay strong.
I can almost guarantee you that White Mage has a revive spell.
Oh, most likely. Where's the other white mage? Oh,
In the tunnel right there.
Yeah. She's in the tunnel system. Get her, Hydra. She's in the ventilation system.
This isn't Among Us.
Shank.
No, but it certainly is as sus as Among Us. Oh wow, she's using
Oh, you need a
potions.
potion. You're wasting your turn. You fool. You could have gone around.
Seriously. I usually have Meluetta end up going to the right. Ha! Take that, Gwendolyn. If that even is your real name. I kind of want to keep both Delita and Argoth alive as much as possible because they have dialogue with Meluetta. Or Meluda, I think is her name. Who is a character that does appear in Final Fantasy XIV. With the whole Corpse Brigade Fate mission that for some reason I can never activate anymore. Oh no! I've been charmed!
Oh,
Palydon's in
Palydon.
love! Palydon, no! You're tied to Nexus, how dare you! Maybe if we kill this guy? Looks like we gotta kill this motherfucker, Palydon. Damn. Palydon, no. No, don't do anything you're gonna regret. No, Palydon. No, Palydon. Palydon!
put it down.
We need to stop her. It's a good thing we're right here. She's using our Phoenix Downs against us.
That's our shit.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why you gotta be very careful with female units. I really hope we get the dialogue with Argoth, because I remember the PS1 version being incredibly powerful with that dialogue sequence. And I want to see how different it is compared to that one. I turn to dust every time I hear old memes. It reminds me how old I am. What happens if we kill the person that charmed her? I can't tell us. Okay, she's still charmed. Miluetta knows she's done for.
Yeah, she knows because her entire group is fucking dead.
There's literally only one person left. And I guess technically another person because Palidon is there.
We shall give chase.
Or die trying.
We're not gonna die.
We're
We're
not
gonna worry about Palidon.
Yeah, I don't have any way of healing that. I guess we'll just have to wait until she stop being in love with him. I can't throw this at... Oh, actually, I can throw this at somebody. I would try to throw it at Delita, but he's a little too far away, so... Pally? Pally, no! Pally!
Our Phoenix down! She's wasting them!
Well, to be fair, we have a lot of Phoenix Downs.
Kill him.
Murder! If anything, I'll just head over here now. This is Hydra right here, right? Yeah, Hydra can take care of whoever Palidon is bringing back to life.
And Delita is hurting in the background.
Delita's just all the way over there. Maybe we should bring Delita back to life.
Delita's not dead, he's just dying.
Weird that we're not getting any sort of dialogue sequences with Argoth yet. I'll increase my... Throw a rock at him! I should have done that. I
Alright,
rarely...
guys, I am going to head off now.
Alrighty, Max.
Okay. Just run more
So
off.
stay safe now.
You have a good day.
Good night, more like.
Good night, sweet Maximilian Prince.
Okay. Anyway, stay safe now.
Goodbye.
Maximilian Pegasus does not
I'll
have
see you.
good nights.
All seriousness, stay safe.
You too, buddy.
Love y'all.
Bye, love
Bye.
ya. We need to get to the point where we can get, what's it called? Ethers? Yeah, because...
Can we already get those?
Not at the shops.
Are you
don't
sure?
actu-
You never checked the potions.
That's true, yeah. Maybe. We'll see. Ryder can use items, right?
And yes.
Okay, but it's only in front of him, so... I guess all we can do is just Phoenix down this guy.
That's a dead. That's an enemy.
I know! I wanted to hear your reaction. Your sweet, delicious reaction.
Use Aura Blast.
I mean, can it hit? Let's see. Oh, there's a latitude.
Wait. You can walk down. You can walk down.
Yeah.
In the water. The water.
Okay, I guess that's fine. I mean, it's not like she's gonna kill Ramza. What is she doing?
I don't know.
I think the NPCs just know that they're outclassed, because in my previous playthrough, I didn't grind this much, and they straight up went towards me. Like, they rushed me. It's weird, we're not getting the dialogue sequence, even though Argoth is right next to her.
Maybe you actually need to be right next to her.
Maybe, I'm waiting for him to get to them. Also, I do like the mental image of the knight, or the thief, being the last line of defense for her.
Hey. I am right behind you.
Sneaky snooky. Let's see.
Aura Blast.
Wow, that'll instantly kill him. Kaboom! Oh wait, he's gonna act as a meat shield. Now Argoth can't get to him. It's okay. We could... Argoth, you idiot! He's not gonna get his...
stoned her.
Damn it! I want you to talk to her.
Wait, Delita might get it.
Maybe.
He's coming from behind.
Maybe. Let's head over here. That was the white mage, so I kind of want to see what I can get for Druid if we get the crystal. Oh, okay. She's going to Argoth. No dialogue sequence.
No dialogue. What the fuck?
Okay, that's weird. And I know it exists in this game.
Maybe she was just scared of Druid.
Maybe. Maybe we passed the threshold of getting it or something.
Druid is an advanced class, so...
Yeah. Oh my gosh, if Delita got the crystal, I'd be like, Delita, you fucking idiot! Let's see. Abilities acquired. Oh, we can get Blizzard for him.
Nice.
I'm probably never going to use Black Magic with him again, but it's nice to have.
Hey, there's another crystal there.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Argoth. Argoth, you idiot! I hate him. I'm so glad we're getting rid of him in this battle.
There's a crystal there.
Damn it! And Delita's probably gonna get it.
Well,
Maybe-
we can send Paladin.
True. Oh my fucking gosh! Why do you just one-hit KO her? You didn't even use any sort of like focus or anything like that.
Just stoner.
Why does it do 38 damage? Okay, 19. Okay. That makes
Okay.
more sense. That's so fucking ridiculous.
Hello.
Hello.
I forgot you had work today.
Oh, it's Nexus.
Yeah, I just got work.
Delita, don't you fucking dare. Delita! He didn't even
And
get the
yet again,
abilities. He
I
got the
still
HP.
hate spring.
Don't we all, buddy? Don't we all?
Fucking allergies, man. That shit's brutal.
Argoth is holding the entrance. How much will
Wait,
Orb
hold on.
Blast do?
Too much.
Oh my gosh. Fine, just chakra her. I can't believe I'm prolonging this for my enemies. Gosh, what she says to Argoth really does make sense now. What happens if we rend the speed? Oh no, I don't want to rend the speed actually. We may... Yeah. We might need to get to her turn in order to get the dialogue sequence. I think we passed the threshold of the dialogue sequence.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because she has some really interesting dialogue with
And the
Argoth.
crystal.
Oh, do I even go for it?
Yeah. Wait, Delita might be able to get it first.
Okay, Paladin will get the next
Paladin
turn.
get it.
You know what? I too much experience for Ramza. This was the thief, I believe. So Paladin
it's
can
the thief.
probably get Steel Gill, Steel Heart,
Steel Gill?
and I get all the abilities instead of just one. So that's pretty good.
Ah.
Paladin will be able to
Oh,
steal the hearts of other
yeah.
people.
Wow.
Wait, no, you're rending his... I forgot she's a knight. Alright, I guess we're not gonna get the dialogue sequence. Basically, she has a back and forth with Argoth about the political struggles of the common man and how Ivalise is basically sucking their poor dry. And Argoth, being the amazing person he is, calls her a piece of trash and worthless and a monster. Just for being poor. I think the English dialogue, or the PS1 dialogue specifically, and one of the most iconic lines is, "Monsters have no god." That is, like, yeah, Argoth is probably one of the most despicable Final Fantasy characters.
Unless you're a dragon, which then you have to on it.
Yeah, I guess so. In this universe, though?
Maybe.
Lay down your sword. Resist us not, and your life will yet be spared.
Oh, right. All you need to do is kill Miluetta and everyone else gets to live. Nope, we kill them all.
Mm.
Oops.
Yeah, we murdered like everybody here.
Okay, now this makes sense why she's gonna be mad at us later. Don't worry, Miluetta, I'll see you in Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe. I'm no more than cattle to you, am I? So have my heads and be done with it. Do you truly hold us to be so foul?
Froggy, do it, Ramza. She fights as a corpse. Let her become one for true. She's a foe and a traitor, an enemy of House Beowulf. The world has no place for such wretches. Her claim to life is forfeit. Spare her now and you place your seal on the warrants of our own deaths. It's her or us, Ramza. Strike her down.
Rise, I might, Ramza. I cannot think this woman is our enemy.
Oh yeah, and Delita also had some dialogue with her too. I think he sympathizes with her being a lowerborn, and throughout the entire battle, he becomes a little disdain to trying to defeat her.
Have you lost your wits?
This woman is no more cattle than you or I.
You would turn against our cause, Delita? I ought to have expected as much.
You deny me even the mercy of an honorable death. A pox on you and your pity. Plague! Plague on all their houses! So long as you bear the name Beowulf, you will never remain at my... You will ever remain an enemy to me. You do well to remember that. And then she just limps away. Kind of surprised that Argoth doesn't just, like, snipe her here and there.
I fully expect that he would have done it if he didn't have all these people around him.
Yeah. If he still didn't have to manipulate Delita and Ramza. Delita, what have we done? Yeah, so the repercussion of your actions are now in your mind. You're targeting people that do not deserve this.
A pox on your pity indeed.
And this is where the story changes from fun adventure trying to save the people that we know to a religious drama and political struggle. Anyway, meanwhile, at Eargos... No, I won't go. Release me. Delita's sister has been kidnapped. By a man named Gargroff, I think.
Be quick about it. I'm using the old Argus voice.
You're hurting me. Let go. Zalbag. Dude just fucking murders the guy, and I'm kind of surprised he didn't murder the Chocobo.
Tadakura does this.
Alma, are you unhurt? Yes, I'm fine. But Tietra... Yes, I know.
Did somebody say blah?
Lord brother, I mean vampire brother.
Very nuts. I am fine. Alma, are you alright? Blah.
They did not harm me, but you're bleeding badly.
It's okay, I'm a vampire. I am immortal. Blah. In no feathered dream would I have thought the brigands so bold to strike us here. They must have come for me. Blah.
5 among our guards are slain and Tietra taken.
Find them. Search every den and dovecote if you must.
What the fuck is a dovecote?
Please, no brother.
Yeah.
Please, brother, you mustn't speak.
Blah. Damn it, I said blah.
A what coat?
Dovecote.
Dovecote. Or dovecote.
Stark.
Somebody, anybody.
Is that one word?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like dove, D-O-V-E, and then C-O-T-E.
So you know how back in the World Wars we used doves to, or like pigeons to send messages?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
birdhouse.
Ah,
Oh.
okay. Check every
Yeah.
birdhouse.
Oh yeah, they would carry messages. Makes sense.
I guess so, yeah. That would be a decent hiding place at the very least. Unfortunately, Druid is AFK, so I can't ask him if he wants...
He wanted Titan.
Oh, right, he wanted Titan. But we could save up for Bahamut.
Bahamut's gonna take ages.
Leviathan. Salamander, Sylph, Fairy, Lich, Cyclops. Gene! Alright, we'll go with Titan. I'll get all the other summons off screen. Ramza having his devil and angel on his shoulder. That's pretty much what Delita and Argoth really are at this point.
Question, where is my job experience at?
Let's see. You are... Let's look at the abilities actually, because that gives me all the levels. Oh, you're maxed out on Knight! Let's get everything then. Actually, are you maxed out? No, you're not. You still need one more ability, but you're maxed out on the level. That's the thing. So, a little bit longer and you'll get Equip Heavy Armor. What was the other class that you needed to complete? Let's see.
I need to max out Black Mage.
Yeah, Black Mage, and they need to get to level 8 Dragoon, level 8 Samurai, level 8 Ninjas, and level 8 Geomancer. I'm trying to think, should I just switch you to Geomancer for now, or should I continue with the Knight class?
You can switch me to Black Mage.
Yeah, but Black Mage is so squishy.
Well, isn't Geomancer squishy? It's a mage.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you can equip more stuff as a Geomancer. Let me check. As a Geomancer... No, you get the Bronze Shield, so you get a shield on you.
Oh. No.
As a Black Mage, though...
I don't get a shield.
You become black.
You get a shield on what?
Oh, no, I don't get a shield, okay.
No, yeah, you only get a shield when you're Geomancer.
So it's not the Black Mage from 14.
Sadly, no. I'll keep it to Geomancer for now, just so we can actually be competent in battles.
Don't we want to master Knight we're at before we move on, though?
Yeah, true, but like I want to also use Knight during the final battle of Chapter 1, so I'm gonna wait off a little bit.
Oh, got it.
Because Knight is actually really handy in that battle.
So, what is my first Geomancer skill?
I don't know, considering we need to figure out what our next battleground is gonna be.
So let me know when you want to pick up on.
Yeah. We have about 40 minutes until the stream technically ends, but we can end it whenever
Actually,
we
we
want.
have 10.
Actually, we have 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Alright, because your time is weird.
No, because you scheduled the other stream for 5:30.
Hydra, what time is it for you? Because like I could have sworn this
5:20.
this isn't my
Yeah,
time.
it's 4:21 here, which means he's at 2 hours behind me, so it's actually 2:21 for him.
And it's 5:20 for me.
I need to go live to check. Let me see. Yeah, I have it at 3:30. And right now it's 2:21.
Why the fuck is... why is it saying... if I go to your stream...
Yeah.
hold on,
Yeah.
I'll show you what it says for me your time is.
Because I'm curious.
Yeah, 5:30.
And right
It
now
says the next stream starts at 5:30, and it is currently 5:20.
What the fuck? Are you on some sort of a different time zone?
Eastern.
Weird.
I'm 3 hours ahead of Pacific.
But according to my time, it should be an hour later. You saw it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Well, okay then. We have like 10 minutes left until you technically play with Nexus, so I guess all we can really do now is... Well, the next thing we gotta do is head to Eargro's Castle, so let's do all the cutscenes before we end for today.
Okay.
So I can do some more grinding off screen. Heck, at this point, I might as well just not even wait for Agrius motherfucking Oaks. I can implement the Toad status with my grinding for all the other characters.
Blah. I'm
I don't
told
know why,
you
but
hand-
Shaolin would seriously fit in Kingdom Hearts for some reason.
Personality-wise, I can definitely see it. Him being associated with Sora.
He's very rambunctious.
Yeah. I'm told you handled your duties most effectively. Yeah. Leave the cleanup work in our brother's capable hands. And take well-earned rest. You've done well. Blah.
Brother, you really gotta stop saying blah. It's gonna open your wounds.
Fear not for me. My wounds are not as grave as they might seem. Blah. Okay, they're actually bad.
Lord, brother, what of Tetra?
Zalbach, or Valbach, because of the accent, will lead the full-scale assault on the brigands as soon as their garrison is found.
But
No buts. The enemy is routed, less than a score of their number remain. Their leader yet eludes us, but time grows short on Vigrass Vools.
and for Tetra as well? You would leave her to her fate?
Toads, we are the toads. Oh no, here comes the Hypno Toad.
I have taken measures to ensure Tetra's well-being. The attack waits upon her safe return, such time as may required. Tetra is a sister to me. I would never turn my back on her.
Uh-huh. Sure. None of you believe us, right?
I don't believe him for a second. I believe he intentionally let her get kidnapped.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck going on right now.
If you believe Dracula, then you have a problem.
Think matters through, Delita. Where would you even go? You must calm yourself.
Calm myself. My only sister has been taken by Cutthroats, and you would have me calm.
Yeah, nice angry Delita voice, too.
I would have you obey reason. We know not where to begin. To search now would be fruitless.
Fruitless, you speak of my sister's life.
Ooh.
You heard my lord brother. He said he would not abandon her. But there's little we can do, Delita. I can't breathe.
Forgive me, Ramza. Are you alright?
I'll be fine.
Oh boy, here he is.
Froggy, I'd not believe a word of that fairy tale if I were you.
You call my brother a liar?
I don't call him a truther. I do. I would not go out of my way to rescue some common maid.
What did you say?
I said he would be a fool to hold back an army for fear of spilling a few drops of your common blood.
You know,
I
now that I
don't
think
know.
about it, the protagonists of Digimon, but with their goggles actually on, look quite fucking menacing. They look like a threat,
Right.
and I actually kind of like it.
Okay, next dialogue.
Oh, okay. Punch! Love that.
Stop this, Delita.
No, seriously, keep going. He deserves it.
Release me, damn you, Ramza! Release me!
It's as I've always said, common blood, common man. You'll never be more than you were born, Delita. You don't belong in our world. You ought to be licking our boots with the rest of your ilk, Curl.
Or churl, I think that's how you pronounce it.
I done it!
Yeah, get him. Ramza, please.
Enough, Delita. And you as well, Argoth.
Open your eyes, Ramza. Delita is not one of us. It is improper that you should mix with such as he. Surely you see that.
You classist motherfucker.
Delita's my friend, and a dear one. We've been his brothers all our lives.
And that blinds you from the truth. You're a man grown, Ramza. It's time you left the playthings of your boyhood behind. You are a son of House Beowulf, a birth high even among highborn. Such company ilk suits you. Your brothers see this, I am sure, even if you choose not to.
Damn, just throws Ramza away.
Not everyone of high birth is as ill-bred as you. I'll trust to Ramza's judgment.
Aw. Even when he's angry, he still knows that Ramza is his friend.
Be gone from my sight, and do not think to return.
Your words cut deep, Ramza. Are we not friends?
We never were.
Remove yourself. I'll not ask again.
Also, just realized I didn't de-equip him of all of his armor, so he's taking his equipment with him. Damn you, Argoth!
The bridge makes its base at Ziegton. Your lord brother told me himself. You've no hope of breaching the fortress from the fore. Their defenses are too strong. A rear assault is your only chance. Best of luck, my soft-hearted friend. You'll need it.
Be gone.
To this day, I still don't know why he told Ramza this. Because, like, he's technically helping him, but Argoth doesn't seem the type to want to help. Maybe he still thinks he can get Ramza on his side, no matter what. In any case, Argoth is an asshole, and we finally see his true colors. And now we get a PSP exclusive cutscene with voice acting. I love the art style of this game. It very much emulates like old scroll paintings.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Do you think Titra might be watching this same sunset?
Don't worry, Delita. I'm sure she is well.
Something's been bothering me, Ramza, for some time now.
Argoth's words trouble you.
Gosh,
Am I not right?
those shoulders are so massive.
There are things beyond the power of our changing, Ramza. Try though we might.
Do not say that. If a thing can be endeavored, it
Will endeavor grant me an army? I would save Titra with these hands, if aught were in my power to do. But I cannot. 'Tis my meager lot in this life.
It's an unfortunate truth that because of his lineage, Delita probably will not and never will realistically gain power. Power enough to save his sister or really do anything in life.
Do you remember, Ramza? When your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
I think this is like the first game I've ever seen a whistle grass being used, other than Twilight Princess, I guess. But yeah, this cutscene just further cements how good of a person, or kind-hearted of a person, Ramza really is, as well as his deceased father, taking in Delita and his sister, treating him as if he was his own in a way. Sadly, his other children aren't really the same way. Okay, so we have 3 more missions until we finish Chapter 1. Fort Ziegton is going to be the final mission. And we have the rest of this overworld to pretty much run across. So what I'm going to do is we're going to stop the stream here. And next week on Friday, we'll continue with Final Fantasy Tactics. Hopefully I will have grinded out more characters. And hopefully I'll also have more jobs unlocked for the characters that we currently have. In a sense, I think Palydon is pretty much where she's at the moment. She is a knight with some good chemist abilities, so once I can unlock Samurai and other classes to get her the good auto abilities, she'll basically be our fully developed character. First fully developed character, even. And with that, yeah, that's the end of today's stream. You know what that means.
What?
you guys can play Dokapon.
Ah, right.
Yeah, and Jury can stop being giant.
I forgot he.
And
I forgot he
now
was
I'm going to
big in
send
the
you your
background.
daily dose of Digimon.
Yay!
Or your dose Digimon, or whatever I'm going to call.
Oh, Nexus, I meant to ask you, how are you enjoying Haggard Memory?
I'm on chapter 16 of 19 already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Gecko.
Also,
Go on.
Actually, I can just share my screen.
Yeah, Gecko, I love the art style. It is great. Also, hello, Jack. Unfortunately, we're going to stop the stream now, but I will be back in like an hour to stream some Kyoyaku. So that's what I'm going to do while these guys play Dokapon. So, goodbye, everybody. Hope you have a good night. Bye. Drew, say goodbye.